Bruce Amundson, and along with my wife JoAnn, we began to work on this garden about 25 years ago when we moved in here to what was largely a northwest blackberry patch. And we entertained a landscape architect to help us with the overall design of the half acre, both the upper part and the lower. And that gave us the opportunity to design both the paths, the sculpture sites, and the overall walkway through the garden that then emerged as we added sculpture and of course the plantings. One of our great joys has been to add art to the garden. We have found that the sculptures add immensely to our enjoyment of the lush gardens that reflect the Pacific Northwest. So over the years we've added about a dozen large-scale sculptures, each one chosen for a specific site, because one of the works of art has been to integrate art and garden. That tree is a bristlecone pine. The bristlecone pines are the longest living species on the planet. They have individual trees have been studied in court at 5,000 years, and they live at the right at the life zone in the Rockies in parts of Colorado, Nevada, California, and they have developed these amazing features of durability right at the zone of life. And we have two of them in our garden, and it's just a privilege to have a specimen in the garden that represents that kind of durability for a tree. One of the things we've enjoyed here is working with our neighbors, each of which have developed really interesting landscapes. And here you see a path leading to our neighbor to the north, similarly to the south. So we've consciously created pathways between our gardens in an effort to do what we're calling creating paths, not walls, in our neighborhood. That sculpture is by a West Seattle artist by the name of Warren Pope, who works with complex wire creations. And one of the unused areas of our garden is the canopy, is the space above. And so we suspended that piece between two trees, so it looked like it's sort of drone-like in the garden, but also it's visible from a public path below our garden in the Innis Garden Reserve. So this artist is Micaiah Benvenu, who is a regional artist who works in stainless steel and has created this amazingly crafted triangle piece that turns 360 degrees. It's 17 feet tall, and it can be changed in how we see it by moving the piece so we can see it differently from above and from our bedroom. It's a favorite of ours. This is a single piece of granite. And this artist, Will Robinson, works with a gigantic bandsaw and programs his design into the bandsaw, and then it grinds away for days to create this spiral of rock. And then we added this piece on the top to add height and interest. This piece is quite sacred. It's Redwood, probably a 1,000-year-old redwood tree, created by an artist, Bruce Johnson, who lives down in the redwood country near Santa Rosa. And each of his pieces reflect what he starts with. Sometimes it's trunk, sometimes it's roots. In this case, he studied at the Noguchi Institute in Japan, and you see sort of an Asian temple influence. But this redwood, the color is just expressive, whether it's wet or whether it's dry. And the top, the lentil, is sort of pointing out at the ocean, which is part of the reason for putting it there. It kind of draws your eye out to the ocean. So this is quite a remarkable piece.